Good day everyone! So today we are going to share to you our topic, which is the periodic table through the use of 4 ICT integration, which are the YouTube, the Google Classroom, PPT, and Photon. So what is a periodic table? So a periodic table is a table of the chemical elements arranged in order of atomic number, usually in rows, so that elements with similar atomic structure appear in vertical columns. At the end of the lesson, students should be able to identifying the name of each elements in periodic table and identifying the atomic number and atomic mass of each elements. Students, are you ready to listen? Okay, so I have here some symbol of elements. So first, I want you to identify what elements represents this symbol. So the first symbol that I'm going to show you is the symbol of H. So what elements stands for this symbol? Okay, very good, hydrogen. So the next symbol that I'm going to show you is letter O. So what element stands for this symbol? Okay, oxygen. Very good. You are. So students, yesterday I told you to bring a periodic table. So did you bring it? Because we are going to use it now. So let's have a quick game. So this game, we call it symbolic flashcards. So I have some flashcard here. So this flashcard show you the different symbol of elements. So I want you to identify what elements stands for each flashcard that I'm going to show you. So this one. This symbol stands for, okay, very good, sodium. Okay, the next is this. Stands for, okay, potassium. Very good. This one. Okay, very good, calcium. You are all very good students. So now we are going to proceed our discussion for periodic table, which Sir Al Cyril will introduce to you the importance of periodic table.
Hello student, I am Mr. Al Cyril Bacujo, just call me Sir Al. And now we're going to talk about the importance of periodic table, and after that we are going to introduce to you our full discussion about the topic of periodic tables of elements and how can we identify each of atomic number, atomic mass, and atomic weight. Okay?
Here we saw that all the things in the world is made by incredible particles called atoms. And also that there are 92 different kinds of them. Most things have more than one kind of atom in them. But these nuggets of pure gold contains only gold atoms, so we called it an element. An element is a substance made of only one kind of atom. Zooming back out, we see that the gold atoms become a lump of gold gain. We zoom out from silver atoms, we see a lump of silver instead. Because there are 92 kinds of atoms, there must be 92 elements, one more each kind. You probably have already heard of them, like carbon, iron, and aluminum or aluminum, but maybe not astatine or ytterbium. With so many elements, there's a lot of names to remember. Fortunately, there's a list of showing all the elements starts with the elements. With the lightest atom, hydrogen, and goes to the elements with the heaviest items, uranium. This list called the periodic table. The lightest element, hydrogen, is at the left hand side of the table. Each element can be written with a short of the hand using one or two letters called its symbols, which is capital H for hydrogen, not surprisingly. Each element also has its own number, showing its place in this list called its atomic number. But hydrogen is the lightest element, so its atomic number is 1. Zooming into helium to the right, we can see that its symbol is HEB gauge fiddly to make it a little bit different. To hydrogen, its atomic number is 2, the second highest element. How many rows are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Periodic table has 7 horizontal rows. Read a periodic table of element. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, what is periodic table? Well, we could say that it's the list of all atomic elements and the description of all of them. You read like a book from left to right from a group 1 to group 18. We're going to learn how to find the name of the elements, atomic symbol, atomic mass, atomic number of specific elements. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's start with the simple elements like carbon. I can tell it's carbon because the name is written right there. It's so now we know that the name of the element, the atomic symbol is right above it. In the middle, it's a capital letter that represent the elements. The atomic mass and the atomic number of proton is below to the name that what we call the atomic mass. Then that the number, the element in the left corner is the atomic number. The element are listed. What have you learned? The name of the elements can be found written below the atomic symbol. The atomic symbol is the letter that represents the element. It is the middle of the square. The atomic mass is the total number of neutron and proton and elements written below to the name of the elements. The atomic number is the number of protons in the elements. It is located in the top left corner of the square.
Created using Powtoon.
Although the periodic table of elements looks complex, it is easier to follow once you learn how to use it. First, the letters are symbols. Each box represents an element. Each element is made up of the same kind of atom with a specific number of protons in its nucleus, the atomic number. For example, H represents hydrogen. All hydrogen atoms have one proton. The symbol He represents helium. All helium atoms have 2 protons. The elements are arranged by increasing atomic number. The atomic number displays how many protons are present in the nucleus of the atom. The table is also very colorful. Each box is color-coded to show whether the element is a metal or non-metal, indicating the specific type. If you take a closer look at one element in particular, you will find its atomic number, atomic mass, element name, and element symbol. Looking at the overall table again, you will notice that it is made up of columns and rows. The columns are known as groups and the rows are known as periods. All elements in a group have similar characteristics. These characteristics will tell you how many valence electrons. The electrons in the outer shell of the atom are present in that atom, giving you an idea about how they bond. Here are the element groups and the number of valence electrons present. Count from the left, but skip over the transition metals because these are little more complex. The periods display the number of electron shells that are present in the atom. We will not get into much detail about this, but notice that as you move down through the periods, the numbers of electron shells will increase. Another trend you will notice is the size of the atom, or the atomic radius. As you move down through the periods, the atoms become larger, increasing the atomic radius. As you move left to right across the groups, the atoms become smaller, decreasing the atomic radius. The opposite is true for an atom's ionization energy, or how readily an electron can be removed from an atom. As you move down the period, the ionization energy will decrease. As you move from left to right across the groups, the ionization energy will increase. Knowing the basic properties of the periodic table will be beneficial to you throughout your school career.